Hello YouTubers, this is Mobster bringing first installment of ArmaIIOA Operation Arrowhead. In this video we are playing some Warfare Minis Edition, and the goal of this game is to take over the cities and eventually take out your enemies' headquarters. Sorry for the lack of narration during the video. My team wasn't being very talkative, so I just didn't talk myself. I will
1
just
o'clock.
come
Enemy
back
unknown.
with the
200 meters.
parts and add in my own narration in the end. Start off with I am sniping over the enemy town, trying to take out the infantry to help my guys advance in and eventually take down this town to get us some more supply. And I go down by tank later.
Hey. 11 o'clock. Enemy unknown. Medium range. Enemy man front 200 meters.
Under fire. 12 o'clock. Enemy tank, medium range.
1 o'clock. Enemy medium range. $11 o'clock. Enemy tank 200 meters.
Okay, so right here I spot the tank beside me and I decide that instead of sitting here and letting it blow me up, I'm going to try and run up to it. So I figure if I get close enough, this cannon can't hit me. Well, I guess I should have switched to my sidearm because my friendly hits it with a rocket while I'm standing right beside it and makes the guys jump out and shoot me. And I somehow miss point blank with my rifle. I don't know how, I pull these amazing things off. Let's see in there. Okay, so skip all the traveling. I decided to buy a striker with a Mark 19 on top of it, which is a grenade launcher, to try and take out some more infantry and possibly get rid of the tank problem. And it worked for a while, but then one gets to drop
11
on me,
o'clock. Medium range.
and it goes down.
Did you see anything recently?
Yes, I saw something.
Fixed the
12 o'clock. Enemy
Strong
tank.
point captured near Nagara.
Where are the tanks?
Enemy vehicle front. Have a click. Taking fire. 1 is down.
I'm at grid 1, 2, 1, 2, 6. I'm at grid 1, 2, 1, 2, 6.
Report
Strong
position.
point.
Okay, so I couldn't see that
Strong
tank before it
point
got
lost
me
to
and it
Osman.
blew me up, but I decided that I'm going to try the same trick again and go back with another striker with Mark 19 and try to take out the last of the tanks, which worked pretty well until I hit a rock. Stay tuned.
Strong point lost to Osman.
Forward. Halt.
Area clear. Tank 12 o'clock, half a click.
Headquarters mobilized.
Forward.
Okay, let's
Left.
go.
Forward.
Okay, so I take out the last of the tanks, and my friendlies move through, and we take over the town.
position.
And I start trying to move to the next town, and I get in a war with the Rock, and well, the Rock wins. And I figured I'd leave this in with a few more armor physics.
I'm at grid
messed up
1, 2, 1, 2,
here in a
6.
row.
I'm at grid
Just so you
1,
guys
2,
see the
1,
message
2,
on the
6.
physics.
Where are you?
Strong point captured near Karachinar. New intel available. Imarat is under attack. Karachinar captured. Strong point captured near Astam. Light vehicle supply point destroyed. Imarat lost.
Okay, so after those few physics problems in Arma, I finally make it to my destination, which is almost all the way across the map, where my team is trying to push on the enemy HQ and take some towns over here so we can actually spawn closer to their HQ. And I just left this in to tell you guys to check your map and make sure you're shooting at an enemy, because right here I accidentally kill a friendly because I read my map wrong, so make sure you check your map
Strong point
and know
lost
exactly
Tagara.
who you're shooting at. Okay, so we finally take that town, and I'm going to drive off from it to the next town, and my friendly hits something with a rocket right beside me, so I decided to swing around and check it out. And it turns out that the entire time I was sitting there shooting on this village, I had two T-34s sitting right behind me on the other side of the mountain. Well, I drive down and notice that I eventually notice it takes me a while that there's
Got a
still a
Chinook.
T-34 over there that isn't damaged at all.
Lost.
And I'm trying to debate whether to shoot it or not because it's not shooting me.
Hostile
I'm not
under
sure if it's
attack.
actually alive or not. So I end up shooting it and realizing that its cannon just couldn't aim high enough to hit me, so the AI just didn't do anything. And I eventually blow it up and move on to the next village.
Got a Chinook. Is under attack.
Enemy tank, 100 meters.
Report position. Injured.
Okay, so here I've moved on after destroying those T-34s and clearing the area, make sure there's no more. And I've moved on to the next village and decided to start bombing the entrance and its fortifications, take down a few infantry, and kill, I think, 2 pickup trucks and maybe something else.
Report position. Someone help me. Report position.
Okay, so I've moved through the village and I've taken out one of the other bunkers, and I have moved over this bunker and there is a infantry unit right beside me, so I take them out and I'm attempting to take over this strong point so that I can get some guys to spawn on me. But for some reason the game isn't giving it to me, and I end up shooting the bunker a few more times trying to figure out if there's someone in it. But it never gives it to me, and then I move on to the command center and it never gives me the whole
Report
village.
position.
So I eventually move on after killing a few more things. I move on and go straight for the enemy base like I was planning.
Forward. Left. Forward. Right. Forward. Fast. Halt. Forward.
Strong point. Captured the Armsar.
Halt. Forward. Halt. Forward.
Where are you?
Halt.
Okay, so I moved on from that last village, and I have moved to take down the enemy, attempt to take down the enemy HQ, because it is right on the other side of a hill. But I'm trying to get through a couple of the APCs that they have in my way, and they ended up getting me with one that I didn't see.
Forward. Left. Forward. Halt.
Zero, 5, 0, 4, 9, enemy APC.
Enemy.
1 is down.
I'm at grid 1, 2, 6. I'm at grid.
Okay, so I died, and whenever I respawned I noticed that it said your squad has captured that village. Well, I realized that village was the one that I was sitting at trying to take for a while before, and the game wouldn't give it to me. So I go to it on my map and realize that my squad member 2, who I was out of a Humvee that I had blown up really early game, had made his way all the way over there and taken it after I had left. So, I guess it's a good thing I didn't go and kill him to get him out of my squad. And that is the end. We ended up winning because someone killed the HQ while I was sitting there.